Hello everyone. I felt compelled to make a new video today as there's been a story of yet another unarmed black man shot down by the police. I'll post information in the links below, but I want to go over a little bit of background and then talk about what my thoughts are. What happened was in North Charleston, South Carolina, an officer by the name of Michael T. Slager said he feared for his life because the man had taken his stun gun in a scuffle after a traffic stop. The man, named Walter Scott, black man, was shot and killed on the scene after running away. Now, the officer's report stated that he was in fear of his life and that the man took his taser. However, the video, which I'll post in the description, shows otherwise. The man is clearly running away, has his back to the police officer, and he fires 8 shots. 5 of them going into Walter Scott's body, 1 of them going into his heart. It's the same story we've heard time and time again. He goes for the gun, he goes for the taser, he was threatening. It's the same thing. And of course, sometimes we're lucky enough to get a video, sometimes we're not. In most cases, nothing ever happens to the officer. Now, thankfully in this case, because the video so clearly showed what happened, the officer is going to be brought up on murder charges. So there's at least a little bit of a silver lining here. But there's another kicker to this video, and it's something I didn't mention. After he shoots this man, you can see that there is an object, presumably a taser, being dropped next to the man, being planted next to the man he just shot. And that might be the nail in the coffin for the officer. Hopefully. You don't know. I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to see. But all of this got me to thinking. You hear in these cases where a person shoots and kills a black man, black kid. George Zimmerman got hundreds of thousands of dollars donated to him. Darren Wilson, the cop who shot and killed Michael Brown in Ferguson, hundreds of thousands of dollars donated to him. And it goes beyond just shootings of black men by the police or by vigilantes. Just this past, I think 2 weeks ago, a woman who owned a pizza shop went on record as saying she would never serve gay people. She ends up losing her business, I think, because of the backlash, you know, naturally. And she ends up getting $850,000, and probably more by the time you see this video. More money than she's probably ever had in her entire life. Same with George Zimmerman, same with Darren Wilson, and others who, when something like this happens, they get hundreds of thousands of donations from across the country. And it got me thinking, what about the families of the victims? Where's the GoFundMe account for Trayvon Martin, for Michael Brown, for Walter Scott? And don't get me wrong, I understand that the bigger issue is reform amongst police officers' procedures across the country, and that's a huge task. And I also understand that there's no amount of money that's going to bring back the lives of these people. But why is it? Why is it that you can be a killer, you can be a homophobic bigot in this country and get showered with money? Why is that? It just goes to show how many people out here are of the same mindset of the people that act like this. And in every one of these cases, I want to do something. I want to help, and I want to give in a way that's going to be impactful. And I thought about, why not set up a GoFundMe for Walter Scott? I don't know if there's one out there already. I don't really know what I need to do to create one. I'm just kind of coming off the top of my head here, just trying to think about things I can do. And if anyone out there is good with this sort of thing, with raising money for a cause, or if they know the family of Walter Scott, I think it would be an incredible idea to go ahead and open up a GoFundMe. This man had a family, and I think I read in one of the reports that the reason he ran is because he was, I think he had back child support, which indicates to me most likely has children, people who cared about him, someone who is missing a father or a brother or cousin or husband because he is now dead. I'm very passionate about this. I mean, I really think that this would be a good idea to set up something for him. And if you do happen to know that there's one that's already out there, or if you know how to set one up, send me a private message, or post a link in the comments so we can get something like this going. I really think that would be it's something. Won't bring the guy back, but it's something. Let me know in the comments your thoughts, and appreciate you for watching.